Hello students, hope you all are well. The fifth chapter was going on admissions of the partner according to your textbook Elements of Accounts Part 1 Standard 12. The previous video I already explained you the points, first 3 points of accounting treatment of the goodwill, first point, second point and third point. These all 3 points where the new partner is bringing cash and journal entries for the accounting treatment of the goodwill that I already told you. Today I will tell you now this video I want to explain when the new partner will not bring cash. The new partner does not bring his share of goodwill in cash. In this case, what entry you will pass? So I told you that he will bring cash and he will not bring cash. He will bring cash, what entry that I already told from previous video. Now the fourth point, when he will not bring the cash, in such situations the what entry you have to pass, you all try to follow that one. The fourth point, out of the 6 point, the fourth point, when the new partner is not able to bring his share of premium for goodwill in cash, here only one entry will come. Keep in mind. The first steps no entry, second steps 2 entry, third step 3 entry, and the fourth step only 1 entry. Here you see he is not able to bring his share for goodwill in cash. That means cash account debit will not come. So the amount of goodwill whatever after calculation is coming, the his capital account, matlab new partner's capital account will be debited and old partner's capital account will be credited. Actually, you know, whenever he is bringing the cash, that time if you make the combined journal, that cash account debit to old partner's capital account, that is coming. Here as is not giving the cash, so at that part amount of that goodwill whatever is coming, that new partner's capital account will be debit and old partner's capital account will be credit according to the sacrifice ratio. Here I wrote new partner's capital account will be debit by its share of the goodwill, whatever the goodwill amount is coming, and old partner's capital account will be credited according to their sacrifice ratio. Like that one example, it is given page number 160 of illustration 15. In your textbook, page number 160, page number 160, the illustration 15, I think so, yes, illustration 15 of page number 160. I am reading the questions, you try to understand the questions what is given. A and B are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They admitted C as a new partner for 1/6 share of profit. C brought 1 lakh in cash as capital. This is capital. But he is not able to bring his share of goodwill. What I said you. He is not able to bring his share of goodwill. The goodwill of the firm, again keep in mind, goodwill of his particular, not his amount. Goodwill of the firm is valued 3 lakh. So according to that you have to calculate how much is coming for him, and at the time of admissions of the new partner pass the necessary journal entries. So once again, A and B, 2 partners are there, 3:2 ratio. C is coming for 1/6 there and he is giving 1 lakh cash for capital, but he will not be able to give any extra money for goodwill. Then that means he is telling you adjust from this one, from my capital. So the goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 3 lakh. Now 3 lakh. So first entry, cash account debit to C's capital, that is his capital. And how much amount he will give for goodwill? He will give for goodwill 1/6 of 3 lakh. 3 lakh is the amount of the goodwill of the firm. So 1/6 of 3 lakh, which is coming 50,000. 50,000 amount will be adjusted. So for this 50,000 he is not giving cash. So for that entry I told you C's capital, which coming new, new partner's capital account debit to old partners capital account. Though I am writing a old partners capital account, actually those who are signifying here, of course A and B both are signifying. For that, C's capital account debit to A's capital to B's capital. This is which ratio? Signifying ratio. Signifying ratio it is given 3:2. So the fourth point is very easy. If he is not bringing the cash, only one entry. This is the entry for the capital amount. Only one entry, new partners capital account debit to S capital and B's capital according to the signifying ratio. The fourth point is over. Now I am coming to the fifth point. When the new partner bring his share in goodwill partly in cash. Partly in cash means that how much money he has to bring or he has to give for goodwill. Out of that certain amount he is giving cash and certain amount he is not giving cash. Just example, if I say the previous one, this 50,000. Out of the suppose 20,000 he is giving cash and 30,000 he is not able to give the cash. That is called partly cash and partly not able to give. That we have to adjust. It is given when the new partner bring his share in goodwill partly in cash. Partly in cash. In case of that, what we will do? So if it is a cash, that entry you know. If it is not cash, that also entry you know. Now combine of these two, it will be like that. Step number 5. When only a part of a premium for goodwill is brought by the new partner in cash, that means certain amount is giving cash and remaining amount is not able to give the cash. Here how many entry will come? Only 2 entries will come. Which 2 entry? One, cash account debit to premium for goodwill, that is the amount which is giving for cash for goodwill. And the second one, this premium for goodwill account debit, obviously it will come to the old partner capital account, and that the combine of the second entry, just now what I told you, that this one only, new partners capital account debit to old partners capital account, new partners capital account debit to old partners capital account. So this is the entry. 2 entry is coming. 1 entry for cash he is bringing, and second entry for premium for goodwill you have to close for that, and the amount he is not able to give, that one, for that entry is there, new partners capital account debit to old partners capital account, that is new partners capital account debit to old partners capital account. That means this is the amount which is giving for cash and this is the amount which is not able to give the cash. So 2 entry you have to keep in mind. Cash account debit to premium for goodwill and premium for goodwill account debit, new partners capital account debit to old partners capital account. The example page number 162 of illustration 16. 162 of illustration 16 I want to explain it. A and B are the partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1. That is the old ratio, old partner A and B. Follow the question very carefully. They admitted C as a new partner for 1/3 share. C is the new partner. How much share he will take? 1/3 of his 1/3 shares in the profit of the firm. C brought 70,000 as capital. 70,000 is the capital for him, and rupees 30,000 for premium for goodwill in cash. Premium for goodwill for how much he is giving? Goodwill amount he is giving cash 30,000. We have to calculate how much amount of the goodwill is coming for him. So if 50 is coming, that means 20 he is not able to bring. If 70 is coming, that means 40 is not able to bring in, like that. Goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 1,20,000 at the time of admissions of the new partner. That is the things. Here it is given. Here it is given that old goodwill. This is called old goodwill. Goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 1,20,000 at the time of admissions of the new partner. This is called old goodwill. And old goodwill we have to distribute to the A and B. First entry it will come in the ratio of 2:1. Goodwill appears in the balance sheets of A and B. Sorry, so I have told wrong. This is not old goodwill, this is new goodwill, and goodwill appears in the balance sheet of A and B at rupees 60,000. This is old goodwill. Sorry, this is old goodwill. This is the new goodwill. So once again I want to tell you, Goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 1,20,000 at the time of admission. Yes, at the time of admissions, goodwill should be 1,20,000 of the firm, and goodwill appeared in the balance sheets of A and B at rupees 60,000. 60,000 is your all goodwill which you have to distribute to A and B according to the 2:1 ratio. And the new profit and loss sharing ratio of all three partners is to be 1:1:1. Okay. So here how many entries I told? Actually just now I told 2 entries. But you will say, sir, you told 2 entries, but here it is 3 entries, but 1 entry is coming for the whole goodwill. It will not come for all question. Where all goodwill balance will be given, in this question it will come. In this question, all goodwill balance is given. For that, A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to goodwill account, that is 2:1. That means 40, 20 and 60. First entry. Second entry I told cash account debit to C's capital to premium for goodwill. Cash account debit C's capital, how much he is giving? 70,000. So cash account debit to C's capital 70,000, and how much he is giving cash for goodwill? 30,000. So cash account debit to premium for goodwill 30,000. Now how much amount for goodwill he has to give? 1/3 of 1,20,000. 1/3 of 1,20,000 means 40,000. Out of that, how much is giving cash? 30,000. How much is not able to give the cash? 10,000. That 10,000, that amount which you have to first 40,000 amount. Yes, 10,000 entry. Yes, it is given. It is here. So premium for goodwill account, it was credited 30,000. Now next entry, premium for goodwill account debited 30,000, and 10,000 he is not able to give the cash, so his capital account will be debit. And why S capital? Because if you calculate the sacrificing ratio, you will find out B is not sacrificing anything. For that, A is sacrificing. For that only A's capital account is credited. From here only you can understand 2:1, and it will be 1:1:1. So B, it was 1, now again it is 1. That means from this 2, this 1 was divided. That means A is sacrificing. That means this is whose share? B's share. B, it will be as it is, C. So C is getting 1 from this 2. That means A is giving 1 to C. So for that, C's capital account debit to A's capital. Here only A is sacrificing, B is not sacrificing. Here you see what I said. A is sacrificing 1/3, B is sacrificing 0. So only A will receive the goodwill brought by C. Clear? Understands? So all this amount A is getting, how much? 30 plus 10, 40. 30 he is giving cash, and 10 he is not giving. For that, his capital account debit and A's capital account is credit. The next point. Next point is the last point. Last point of the second steps. Second step का sixth point. When the valuation of goodwill is made on the basis of a partner's capital, that is called hidden goodwill. Sometimes you have to find out the amount of the goodwill which is not given directly in this question is called hidden goodwill. When valuations of the goodwill, when valuations of goodwill is made on the basis of partner's capital, that is called hidden goodwill. This is the point. When goodwill is valued on the basis of net worth or capital of a partner, which is called hidden goodwill. See the example 1, page number 163 below the sixth point. Page number 163. Page number 163 below the sixth point. These all points I have taken from your book only. After that, few questions from your exercise also I will solve it. The sixth point is the last point. When goodwill is valued on the basis of net worth or capital, net worth or capital of a partner, that is called hidden goodwill. How it is? See, when the amount of the goodwill is not given at the time of admissions of the partner, goodwill of the firm is valued on the basis of net worth of the firm or capital of a partner. For example, This is the things which you have to understand. For example, A and B, whose capital of the firm are rupees 50,000 and 30,000 respectively. A and B, old partner, their capital was 50 and 30 respectively. They admit C as a new partner for 1/5 share. C is coming for 1/5 share and joining with A and B of profit, and he brings rupees 40,000 as his share of capital. He is giving 40,000 for capital. The sacrifice ratio of A and B is equal. It is given sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio of A and B is equal. In this case, the total capital of the firm should be, here it is given. In this case, that is the things which is most important. You have to calculate the how much amount of the goodwill is coming on the basis of this. How it is given in this case, the total capital of the firm should be 2 lakh by taking C's capital as base. Actually capital how much was given in teacher? 50 plus 30 is equal to 80, and he is giving how much? He is giving 20. So 80 plus 20, 120. 1 lakh 20 is capital is coming, but they are telling the total capital of the firm it should be 2 lakh. The difference whatever it is coming, that is called amount of the goodwill. They are telling on the basis of C's capital, you have to calculate the total amount of the capital. C is getting how much? 1/5. For 1/5, if it is 40,000, how much will be for 1? That is called whole. If it is for 1/5, if C is giving 40,000 for 1/5 share, so how much A should give according to the ratio? That is the meaning. So 1 should be 1 is equal to 2 lakh. So total capital of this firm should be 2 lakh. But at present you are having these three. If you add, you will get 1 lakh 20. 50 plus 30 plus 40. That is called goodwill is the difference between this and that. That is net goodwill of the firm is equal to net worth of the firm on the basis of the new partners capital account minus net worth of the firm excluding the goodwill. That is 2 lakh minus 1 lakh 20, which is coming 80,000. 80,000 is the goodwill for the firm. Now you have to calculate the C's capital, C's amount of the goodwill. C's share of the goodwill is 1/5 of 80,000, which is coming 16,000. So C will not bringing cash for 6. This is called hidden goodwill. This is 16,000 C is not giving, and this 16,000 C's capital account will be debit, and A's and B's capital account will be credit, as he is not giving cash. I think you understand all these 6 points. So now let me say some of the questions from your exercise. Exercise questions I want to explain few questions that you try to understand. That is page number 206 of question number 8. Page number 206. Page number 206. Hey, see it here that page number 203 exercise question started. First question is the MCQ. Every MCQ will do. Second questions also 1 or 2 line question answer, that also will do. Third questions it is started, that is according to your previous video how to find out the new profit and loss sign ratio, that also you will do. And fourth point, what I taught I am teaching to you, that is started there. The total 12 questions are there. Out of the 12 questions which is so difficult, like that questions I selected and I want to explain it, you follow that one. That is 8 number questions. Question number 8 I want to explain it. You try to understand what is given. A, B and C are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. This is the old ratio. They maintain their capital account by fixed capital method. They admitted D as a new partner. D brought rupees 70,000 as capital and 30,000 as share of goodwill in cash. At the time of admissions of the D, the balance of the goodwill was rupees 45,000 in the balance sheets of the firm. At the time of admissions, The goodwill is valued at rupees 1,80,000. The new ratio of A, B, C and D, it is decided at 1:1:1:1 equally. Here so many things are given. So once again I want to explain the question. A, B and C, 3 persons are there. 3:2:4 their old ratio, and they will maintain the fixed capital method. D is coming and D is coming. This ratio is not given, but from here you have to find out D is coming for 1/4 share, because 1:1:1:1 means this is this. D is getting 1/4 share. D as a new partner, and he is giving 70,000 cash and 30,000 as share of the goodwill in cash. So 30,000 he is giving for cash for goodwill, and 70,000 he is giving for capital. And when at the time of admissions of the D, the balance of the goodwill was 40,000 in the balance sheet. This is called old goodwill that will be distributed to the old partners capital account according to the old ratio, and it is given at the time of admission the goodwill of the firm, it is valued at rupees 1,80,000. See here you can understand, 1,80,000 is the firm's goodwill, and D is getting 1/4 of 1,80,000, which is coming how much? 45,000. But out of that 30,000 he is giving cash, means he is not giving cash 15,000. So that is the things which you have to understand. Here you see the whole share of ABC is 3/9, 2/9, 4/9, 3:2:4, 3:2:4, and new share is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Now if you find out the sacrificing ratio, you will find out that A and C are sacrificing. I told you you don't think that D is coming, all A, B, C, all three will sacrifice. Sometimes it may happen that due to coming the new, due to this new ratio, sometime that somebody from the old partner may gain also. So here if you find out, you will find out the A and C are, these two are sacrificing. To whom? To, actually you will think D, but sometime that A and C, how much is sacrificing? Certain part Mr. B also is gaining. B share is also changing. So you will try to find out the sacrificing ratio. You will find out A and C are sacrificing, where B and D are gaining. D of course will gain because D is the new partner, even though B also is gaining. So gaining. Now A will sacrifice, you will find out 3/36, and C will sacrifice 7/36. Sacrificing ratio of A and C is 3:7, where B is gaining 1/36 and D is gaining 1/4. 1/4 means 36. If you convert, you can convert also, multiply by this is 1/4 and this is 1/36. 36 means 9. 9/36 it will come. Is that it? Okay. Now first entry, what will come? Old goodwill. Old goodwill, how much it is given? 45,000. It was existent in your balance sheet, that you have to distribute. Old goodwill account will be credit. S capital account debit, B capital account debit, C capital. Which ratio? 3:4. 3:4. This is 3:4. First entry. Second entry. How much is giving cash for goodwill? He is giving cash for goodwill 30,000, and he is giving cash for his capital 70,000. So cash account debit to this capital to premium for goodwill account. Just now I told you, cash account debit 1 lakh, to this capital 70,000, to premium for goodwill is 30,000. Now premium for goodwill is credited. Next entry, premium for goodwill account will be debited with the same amount. Now premium for goodwill account will be debited, and who is gaining, their capital account will be debit. Who is sacrificing, their capital account will be credit. Of course D is gaining, at the same time B also is gaining, though he is the old partner. B is old partner, but even though he is gaining, D though of course he is gaining. So this current account debit, B's current account debit to S capital to B's capital. So now question is there, how much the 15,000 and 5,000 how will get? Because it is given B is gaining 1/36. So goodwill will be 1/36 of 1,80,000, which coming 5,000. This is the way to calculate. B how much will give, and B's capital how much will be debited, D's capital how much will be debited. D is getting 1/4 of 1,80,000, which is coming 45,000. But out of that 30,000 he is given cash, so his capital will be debited, or current account will be debited 15,000. For D, it is 1/4 of 1,80,000. 1,80,000 is the total goodwill. It's coming 45. Out of the 30,000 cash he has given, so 15,000 this current account will be debited, and 1/6 Mr. B is gaining, so 1/6 of 1,80,000, which is coming 5,000. So premium for goodwill account debit 30,000, this current account debit 15,000, B's current account debit 5,000 to A's current account to C's current account. This is which ratio? This is 3:7. 3:7 ratio, signifying ratio. Clear? Next, one more questions I want to tell you. Difficult type of questions I have selected, and that if you understand, the remaining also you will be able to understand. Most of the students will feel difficult these questions. Question number 12. Are C and B are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. Their capital as on 1/4/16 is rupees 1,60,000 and 50,000. 1,60,000 plus 50 is their old capital respectively. On that date, the balance of the general reserve was 90,000. General reserve is the whose money? Old partner's money. They admitted P as a new partner, and P brought 1,80,000 as his capital. 1,80,000 is amount for capital. A new profit and loss sharing ratio for all the partners, it is decided 2:1:1:2. 2:1:1:2. Calculate the goodwill and pass the necessary journal entries. One second, I want to tell you. The old partners capital account, this 1 plus 60 plus 50. 1 plus 60 plus 50 is coming how much? 2,10,000 plus 90,000, that is their money. That means 3 lakh. And P is giving how much? 1,80,000 for his capital. Here nowhere it is given that you have to calculate the total capital on the basis of P. If it is not given, it is understood you have to find out the total capital on the basis of P's capital. See, it is given it here. Hard sum. Page number 206, question number 4/12. Old share RCB 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. New share RCB and P 2/6, 1/6, 1/6 and 2/6. Correct? The share of P is, this is P. Share of P is 2/6, means 1/3. Now on the basis of P's share, first we have to find out the total capital of the firm. Now for 1/3 share, P is giving 1,80,000. 1,80,000 is giving for 1/3 share. The how much is for 1? 1 means whole. So if 1/3 is equal to 1,80,000, so 1 will be 1,80,000 multiplied by 3 divided by 1, which is coming 5,40,000. 5,40,000 is the total capital. It should be. Now you find out the net worth of new firm excluding goodwill. Goodwill छोड़ के कितना था? The capital of old partner plus GR मतलब general reserve plus capital of the new partner. Capital of old partner plus general reserve for capital of new partner. 2,10,000 of 3 partners. That is all of you know. 2,10,000 how it is coming, because 1 lakh plus 60 plus 50, that is called 2,10,000 plus 90 plus 90 is the general reserve plus new partner capital account is 1,80,000. If you add, you will get 480. Why it is giving here 540. So that is the difference between these two, is called goodwill. That is called hidden goodwill. 540 minus 480, which is coming 60,000. 60,000 is the amount for the goodwill for the firm. This is for the firm, not for him. So P share will be 1/3. 2/6 मतलब 1/3. 1/3 of 60 is equal to 20,000. Now sacrificing ratio, if you find out, So you will get sacrificing by R is 1 by 6, sacrificing of C is 1 by 6, sacrificing of B is 0. That means B is not sacrificing. So this 20,000 B will not claim in at a single rupee. Only R and C will get. Which ratio? 1:1. And who is gaining? P is gaining. But B is not sacrificing. B is not gaining also. So it will, as it is, the P is gaining 2 by 6, means 1/3. That will be taken by R and C. Now first entry. The Guru, this is called general reserve. Is how much? 90,000. 90,000 general reserve is 90,000 is given, that you distribute. General reserve account debit to RCB, which ratio? 3:2:1. This is 3:2:1. Now he is giving cash account debit to Peace Capital for, what is this? His capital. This is the his capital, it will be as it is in the business. Cash account debit to Peace Capital. Now he is not giving the cash for 20,000, which he has to give. But as he is not giving the cash, so that one his capital account will be debit. Peace Capital account will be debit. How much? 20,000. Why 20,000? Because 1/3 of 60,000 is coming 20,000 to Arts Capital to C's Capital, 1:1 ratio. You try to understand this all, that there are the total 12 questions are there. One by one, every things one by one, all you try to do it, and if any problem comes you can tell me. The homework, the page number 204, question number 3, 15 questions are given. All these 15, page number 204, question number 3, 1 to homework. Once again I want to tell you, homework, page number 204, question number 3, 1 to 15, page number 204, question number 3, 1 to 15, page number 205, question number 4, 1 to 12. Do all this question in your fair book. I think you understood. This point, once again I want to tell you, this point is little difficult out of this all point from these questions. So goodwill will only will create problem. Remaining all thing you will understand. But try to understand what I taught you and make practice. I think you understood. Okay. All the best. Bye.